Hello, hello, Pedro.
Hello, Mayor. Good to
How
talk
are
to you.
you?
Awesome. I'm doing phenomenal. And you?
Very nice here in heaven. Things are going well. We like it in heaven.
Yeah. I love
How is
heaven.
your heaven?
I loved it in heaven too.
Yes,
Oh,
how is your heaven?
well, actually, mine is paradise.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow. You moved to paradise.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. Yes. Paradise. Amazing.
Good. So, what are we going to talk about today?
So relationships, how to make them better, how to heal them, how to improve them. I think my main area of focus will be how to really heal a relationship once there's been some sort of problem.
Okay. So probably the one thing that you need to know in regards to how to heal a relationship is once first of all that it takes two to create a relationship. It takes only one person to heal the relationship. You don't need the other person. It's
Hmm.
really fascinating, but you don't need the other person. Okay.
Why is that?
Now,
Why is that?
why? Because if this is a relationship and they're going together, we're going forward, everything is okay. And then there's a problem in the relationship.
Hmm.
And we're pushing against each other. And I think you are wrong and you think that I'm wrong. And even if we don't talk, and even if you die, I still think that you are wrong. I'm still pushing against you, yes?
Yeah.
And but if one of us stop pushing, the other person cannot push. You cannot have a problem. To have a problem, you need two forces.
Yep. Yep.
The moment
Exactly.
that once decide, okay, no problem for me, and you say, let's say we're arguing about who is right, and you are right and I'm left. Let's say you like
I
Trump
love
and I
Trump. Of course, Trump is the best.
exactly, and let's say I like Biden. Okay,
I
and we
understand.
fight and we fight and we fight and we argue, and one day I decide, you know what? I can see how you like Trump. I totally can see
Of
how you
course
like
you
Trump.
do. Of course.
And yes, and I totally can see how you like Trump. And you try to tell me, and all the Democrats are blah blah blah, and I will say, well, I can see how you, from your viewpoint, I can really see it. I can understand you. If I was with your data, probably this is what I will, not probably, for sure, I will think the same.
Hmm.
What can you do?
Yeah, there's nothing to fight with. There's no argument. There's like,
No argument. I let you have your viewpoint. I didn't diminish my viewpoint, but
mhm.
who is cause, me or you?
From your viewpoint, you.
From any viewpoint, who is cause?
We're both cause.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are both cause. So the wonderful thing that will happen, because we are both cause, you will be able to have my viewpoint as well. And you will see that automatically you'll say, yes, I know. It's not that the Democrats are all bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not all bad. I used
No,
to be
not
one.
all. Yeah. And now you will give me the withhold that you used to be one, yes.
Of course.
So that's why you're so critical.
I just have fun with it. Well, I remember when, I remember when I voted for Obama, and then I was like super critical of Obama afterwards, and then now, yeah. I mean, I can accept all viewpopoints,
Yeah.
but I like having
So
fun with it.
basically, yeah, if you actually realize that it's just a viewpoint,
Yeah.
it's just a game. It's like you're not going to fight over this side or that side because, okay, so you support the, I don't know, the Lakers. Good, wonderful. It's just
Yeah.
a viewpoint. It's just a game. It's not serious. The
Mhm.
moment that you understand it's not serious, you can fix it. Now, within a relationship, there are sometimes a relationship break because someone did something that is not okay,
Mhm.
like really not okay.
Right.
And it's against the agreements. It's creating damage. It's just not okay. Yes.
Mhm.
And at
So
that moment, the person, so there are two viewpoints. Let's say I did something against you, okay? I cheated you, okay? And it's not okay. I don't know. I stole money from you. I lied to you. I did something really bad against you, okay? At that moment, there are two viewpoints. First of all, from your side, you need to learn how to forgive.
Okay.
And of course, the question,
Yeah. The obvious
question,
how to forgive. Oh, what does that mean?
Who do you forgive?
Exactly.
The general idea, most people will say, well, of course, you need to forgive me. I said that you need to forgive you for getting upset over something. So holding this thing with you for so long, that's the only forgiveness that you need. The first thing you need to forgive yourself for saying, I'm in effect.
Yeah, that's such an amazing concept. That is like such a mind-blowing concept, really.
Yeah, because what happened, if you did something against me, basically what I'm saying, look, I take this thing, and from now on, this is sitting here, and I'm taking it all over. Now, if it's a big thing that you've done against me, it's a big thing and it's heavy. And I'm taking it wherever I go. I carry it with me. So I need to forgive myself for carrying it with me for so long. That's number one.
Yep.
Now, once I forgive myself, only then I will be able to see how I created the situation.
Right. Because if not, you're just focused on being effect. You can't really
Exactly, because you want to be cause. If you are not cause, even if I got you to apologize, let's say you've done something against me and I got you to apologize, okay? When you apologize, I still will never actually release from the problem because I still know that I'm in effect. Even if I made you wrong, it didn't help me because I know I was in effect. I was not cause. So if you want to handle relationship, both sides need to know how to become cause. And a proper apology, a proper handling will be not making someone wrong, but actually making both sides cause. Because the usual apology is you will apologize, which I mean, you will become an effect. You tell me that you will become an effect. Even if you tell me that, it's a lie because you cannot be an effect. The spirit cannot be an effect. It's a lie.
Yeah.
So the proper apology, and there is a way to do it, that both sides become cause. And if both sides become cause, the amazing thing that happens is that you want to make up the damage. You're really dying to fix things. You don't feel that there is injustice. You don't feel that the other side didn't really understand you. You don't have this thing that you say, yes, I did it, but he deserved it, and I didn't know, and his wife told me that, and I know that he also did that. I don't have this barrage of justification that come with the apology.
Yeah, that's when you realize you have a problem, is when there's some sort of justification. There's a reason.
Yeah, exactly. So proper apology will end up with both sides being cause. And if you are not cause, you need to understand that even if I apologize, I actually don't mean it.
So if you're not cause, so let's say I apologize to you, and if you're not cause, then I don't mean it. Can you explain that again, please?
If you apologize to me, you've done something against me, and you apologize to me, right. And what happened is you making me even more effect, and you become effect. We both become effect. It's just a time bomb.
I see.
Just a time bomb because we both affect. Maybe we will not fight us, but we will fight with someone else. And you'll see that people go from one bad relationship to another bad relationship. And they apologize and apologize and apologize. At the end, they decide, you know what? I don't have a relationship. I don't want a relationship. They want to be alone. They didn't solve anything.
Right.
And you will see that people have this, they're on a pattern. They have this bad relationship and that bad relationship and earlier bad relationship and earlier. and it happened with their family, with their friends, with the computers, with their body. They will find a way to have a bad relationship, even if they apologize, even if someone apologizes for them. So it's not working.
Right.
What will work is if I take responsibility, I've done something against you, and I see how I created it totally, and you see how you created it, and the only apology will be for me, against me, that I said, look, I apologize for myself, for putting myself at an effect point. And you apologize for yourself for putting yourself at an effect point. Mm-hmm. And when you do that, of course, because when I apologize for myself, I'm cause.
Right.
When you apologize to yourself, you're still cause. We both become cause, and because we both become cause, the magic happened that we both want to do good for the other person. So we both making up the damage.
Yeah. Wow.
We both making up the damage. Let's say you've done less against me than you, so I will make the damage much more, and you will do much less. But we will both want to make up the damage.
Yeah, makes sense. Now, how do you handle it when there's one side that just wants to stay the victim or not really want to take responsibility? Because so I understand only two people, you need two to push, right? But if I stop pushing and this person still thinks that I should apologize or something, how does that part work?
Let's play the game. You are the person that want to push and push and push, and I'm the person that want to take responsibility, and we are fighting over. I cheated you. You had a girlfriend 20 years ago when we were 18, and I went with your girlfriend. And we're now 50, and we still argue about this thing. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. And I decided
so
one day.
About past life for me.
Okay, 10 years ago. So I come to you and I say, Pedro, I just realized that what I've done with this lady, with Barbara, let's call her Barbara, what I've done with Barbara is not right. I wouldn't want someone else to do it to me. And I really want you to understand that there's no justification, nothing. I don't think that it's right, and I want to make up the damage.
Okay.
You don't be okay. You'd say no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, I don't even know what else to say. I mean, okay, well, give me $1 million. That was the woman I was going to marry. I don't know.
Okay, no problem. Okay, and I'll give you $1 million in one condition. If you would do that, will you give $1 million? Will you think that it's fair to give $1 million?
No, of course not.
Okay, good. So I will do something that you feel that you would do.
Let's just go let's go out for dinner.
Okay, we can do that. So this is small. This is small part of how to properly apologize and how to properly take responsibility. There's 7 steps that you need to do, and I'm giving you now just small part because we don't have the time. I'm not going to teach the whole process, but there are 7 steps that you need to do in order to fully handle it for yourself and the other person, so the other person will not have this urge for revenge. Because revenge, when you have an urge for revenge, is actually a feeling that you have when you know that you are useless.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, revenge, if you feel this thing, I have to revenge, it's basically an acknowledgement, I'm useless. And now what I want to do is I want you to feel as useless as me. Never work, because even if I'll kill you, you still think that you're a cause.
Wow.
But I lost this position of cause because I want to revenge. Because I'm admitting now
Yeah, already see
that
the effect.
effect, which is not true. So it will never work. So it will always be insane.
Wow.
Let me just say hello to a few people that are on the chat.
What do we got?
Hi, everyone. So I see Carmela, hello, and Gilly, shalom, shalom. Thank you, Gilly. Gilly say, wow, it's smart. And Pravin, hello, how are you? Thank you, thank you. And Shamaya, whoa, hello, hello, how are you doing? And Facebook user says, hi, Mayor and Pedro. And another Facebook user that said hello. And Gilly said that it's amazing and it's really nice. And we have people that following us on Instagram, but I cannot actually see the comments. So thank you for listening on Instagram. And if you have any questions yourself, you can write it on the chat, and I will be very, very happy to answer. On Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to have a full free webinar that, and I'm going to put the link on the screen right now. It's called the Extreme Wisdom Series. Why am I angry, anxious, and depressed? So it's all about relationship, how to fix relationship, how to fix the feeling, what is feeling, why the feeling go crazy. And in this webinar, I will explain why relationship get destroyed and how to properly handle a relationship that got damaged and all the feelings that come with that. Why are you so angry? Why are you so anxious? How come people get depressed? Why people get depressed all of a sudden? All of that we'll do in that free webinar. It may be 1 or 2 sessions. It depends on how much I will manage to deliver.
Sure, I'd like to see that happen.
Those webinars will be free, but generally the Extreme Wisdom Series will be paid. Every week I will have a different subject. So one time we'll talk about marketing, one time we'll talk about sales, one time we'll talk about children, about husbands, never about wives. Dangerous.
Smart. Keep out of trouble. Hey, John Perros.
And we will have different subjects. It will be every one of those subjects. We will have like 1, 2, 3, 4 webinars to get to a specific predefined results. And the very beautiful and interesting things is we're going to have a guest in every one of those webinars that will come with a specific real-time problem, and I will handle that problem live, real-time, with solutions that will definitely blow your mind. If you saw me doing real-time coaching, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you need to watch.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you. So how do you register? Is you go to www.gp100x.com. So again, www.gp, G like gold, P like Papa, 100x.com, and just register. It's for free and it's amazing. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pedro, more questions.
Yeah, so it's interesting because I remember there's a relationship that I have currently, which went sour for a few years. And it was like, I completely stopped putting any resistance on it. And it just magically turned beautiful again. It's one of my best friends. And it's it's just amazing. I mean, it really is magical how one can, it's really one side. It really is. I can see how, and I think even in creating it, one side can put enough there to be able to create it for both. That's my viewpoint.
Yeah, and you can create it for both, but you need the other side.
Right. You need some sort of back and forth.
Yeah, you need communication in order to have relationship. Yes, you need an interchange of particles. Otherwise, there's no relationship. With solving relationship, you just need to stop certain particles. So why relationship get destroyed? Why only one person can heal it? Because if you think about when you have good relationship, you have good relationship for one reason only. Only one thing create good relationship. When there's good relationship, you have good relationship because you find what's right, what's good about the other person. And you really have this thing. You know, did you notice that if you go to the gym every day, you improve, you get bigger, stronger, sexier, etc. Yes, did you notice that? You know that for yes. Yes, but if you don't go to the gym, you don't. Yes.
Yeah,
So so you get good at what you train yourself at. Yes. So if you train yourself at finding good, you will get good, and that a lot of good called friendship. When you see a lot of good in a person, you've got friendship, and when you see only good, you've got a best friend. Okay. So a best friend is someone that cannot see any flaws with his friend. Cannot see. Even if I would show you a video of, if someone will come and show me a video of my friend doing something bad, for me, he's perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, for me, he's perfect. I know he's perfect. I have no doubt about it. My son, if someone will come to me, and my son is my friend, I consider my family my friends, best friends. If someone will come to me and show me a video of my son doing something bad, I know for sure he's good.
Yeah, that wasn't him.
It wasn't him. He is good. He is good.
Yeah.
I don't need to understand what's going on. He is good.
For sure.
So this is a good friendship. A good friend is someone that you will not hear ill of. You totally ignore his fault. You don't believe that there is any fault. You don't entertain any idea that he has anything wrong with him. You just see good and you practice that. You see good, you see good, you see good, you see good. Now, at one point, for a specific reason, we will not get into it now, but there's a specific reason why all of a sudden you switch, and what you do, you start to look for bad things. And at the beginning, you accumulate a few bad things, and you just want to talk to him less, and you think that you spend too much time with him, and you don't like his opinions so much, and you think that he's a bit too extreme or too simple or too this or too that, and you start to the relationship start to deteriorate, and you find fault with him. You find fault with him, and every day that go by, you find more fault with him, more fault with him, more fault with him, more fault with him, and all of a sudden you have a broken relationship.
Yeah, it's funny.
So
because, sorry to interrupt you, but it's funny because it's the same thing, because you're training that, and it's like, oh, and this time, oh, and you start looking back, and it's like, of course, how could I not see it then, and blah blah blah, because that's all you're looking for. You're gonna find it.
Yeah, you find only what you're looking for. So you're looking for bad things, and you train yourself in finding bad things with him. You will find bad things with him.
Yeah.
Now, when you decide that you become cause again, all you do, you realize that good come before bad. So when you look at bad, it's always a lie. Because good come before bad, bad will always be a lie, because the truth is the good and the bad will be a lie. You never see the whole truth. If I will look at you, I'll give you an example. You can take a friend of yours and you'll say, well, he lied to me and it's really, really bad. And I ask you, how bad? And you say, well, very bad. And I say, how much? From 1 to 10? You say 20. It was really a big lie, like really bad. Okay, good, no problem. Now, did you ever lie? So you are an honest person and you'll tell me yes. So, and I'll ask you, how bad was that from 1 to 10? So you will say, well, it's not really a lie, it's a white lie. I said, did you paint it yourself? You say, yes, I painted myself. It's a white lie. So I say, how bad it is from 1 to 10? And you say 1. So when you lie, it's 1. When he lie, it's 20. And you see that everything,
Yep.
every fault you find with anyone, if you find fault, is because you first do that. But you don't think that for you it's so bad. What does it mean? That if you really look at the other person and you look at the good, you'll see that the bad is not really bad. You just make it bad. I'll give you an example. I had a friend.
Right.
I had a friend. We had this meeting, and I was late. I was like late. We were supposed to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I arrived like 11:30. Like really late, not 5 minutes.
Wow.
Late. Really late. And fine.
That's like
So I
Puerto Rican
arrived.
time.
Yes, so like it's like, whoa, and this guy got upset, but really upset, like extremely upset. And I acknowledged him and I understood, and and he said what he had to say, and I really acknowledged him, and everything was okay. And I didn't explain, I just acknowledged, and he understood, and he said, okay, good, so let's start the meeting, because he really wanted me to help him with something. And I asked him, good, so tell me, are you late ever? He says, no. I said, okay, good. He says, I make a point, I never late to meetings. And I said, look, I didn't say, are you late for meeting? Ask, are you late? He said, no, never, not so much, not an hour and a half. I said, not a problem. I've sent you an email 3 days ago. You didn't answer me yet. Is that considered late? Because you told me that you will answer. He says, yes, but it's different. I said, why? Because it's you? It's not an hour and a half, I agree. It's 3 days.
3 days.
And then I ask him, where else are you late? Are you late in being successful? Yeah. Are you late? Did you tell your wife about what we spoke that you should tell her? No, not yet. How many years already? Are you late? Yes, I'm late. And
Wow.
when he really realized that the only reason he was upset is because me being late turned on for him unknowingly, unconsciously, all the time that he's been late. But when he is late, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
When I'm late, it's extremely bad. How do you know if someone doing something bad, he get upset about what you doing bad?
Yeah. Wow, it's like so many. I mean, it's like my mind's going through like a million things on both sides. I'm like, wow, it's amazing when you really confront it and look at it. It's like there really is no reason to have any anger or anything like that, right? Unless
And that,
you yourself have something that you consider that's wrong.
yeah, because that's why I could have all his like, wow, he was vomiting on me anger and whatever. And I enjoy his vomit. And it was totally okay for me. I just acknowledged and I understood. And probably for an hour, he kept on going and going. And every time that it looks like okay, it's done, I ask him, so is there anything else you want to tell me? Do I need to really understand one more thing? Is there anything else? And he gained like 5 minutes of, and he's like, okay, that's it. And I said, good, but I really want to make sure that you tell me everything. Is there anything else that I need to understand about how bad I am for being late? Because I want to hear your viewpoint. And he's continued like at least an hour of like, shh.
That's crazy.
And when he totally,
crazy.
yes, when he was totally acknowledged what I knew in the back of my head. Okay, so I have at least an hour of thing that he's doing. Each second is one thing that he's done and doing that is under the heading of being late, that he is actually hiding.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what was going in my mind, because I was like, from my viewpoint was, I want to help him, so I need to understand how much I need to pull. how much you cannot see.
Wow. Wow.
Do you understand the difference?
100%. Wow.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like spiritual orgasm. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you. So, and I think so. Let's see. We have. I don't know how much longer else you want to go, but there's a topic that I think goes, and it's how do you handle when people talk bad about your friends?
Oh, how do you handle when?
But because I know that's like one of the main. I mean, that's really the reason why you would see something bad in someone, in a friend, other than yourself. But
Yeah, if you see someone bad with someone else, is because you've done something. You're hiding something.
yeah,
So actually, when you see something bad with a person, is because you don't see. I'll explain.
you don't see what you did.
Yeah, I'll explain.
I got it.
Let me show this thing because this is really something amazing. I want to explain it. This is really something amazing. I'm going to share my screen with you. Give me a second. So here we go. Let me just share the screen.
I love these interviews. It's so much fun.
Here we go. Yes, this is amazing. Okay, so here is the screen and you will see it here. Okay, let me just move that from here. Okay, good. So I'm going to draw. So I will look at the side of the screen.
No problem.
And I will draw. Okay. So what goes on is like that. This is you. Okay. This is you. Okay. This is you. And
Yeah, I'm
this
going to
is
turn off my camera. That way people can see it bigger.
Okay, great. No, it will not help. No. But what I can do, but what I can do is I can actually hide you for a second, and so it will be so there will not. Can you hear me? Pedro, can you hear me?
I think I lost connection for a second.
Okay, good. So here we go. So let me draw. So this is you. This is a person. This is you.
Were you going to do just a screen or no?
No, we'll leave it like that because otherwise you get disconnected.
No problem.
This is you and this is me. Okay. Now, in order to communicate, we need a communication line between us. Okay. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, every time that I do something that I consider is not okay, what I will do, I will hide it. I don't go to the newspaper and say, hey, I've just done something. I just cheated you. But I actually hide it. And then I don't go and I say, I just stole $100. I hide it and 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 I hide all the things that I'm doing that are not okay. And every person who lives on this planet done many things that is hiding. Okay?
Right.
So now, when I actually go to communicate, what I communicate, I don't communicate with you because you are out of my view. I put all those things in order for you not to see me, what I've done, but actually, unintentionally, I made myself blind. I cannot see anything. The only thing that I see is what I have done. And so what I will say is things, and what I will get upset about is about anything that remind me of what I have done. So I've been late here in the past for answering emails, for doing this, for doing that. So if you are late, I will remember that you are late. Your being late will remind me being late. And at that moment, I will get extremely upset. Who am I upset with? With me. What do I need to do? Is to stop being blind. I need to remove those blinders. Only if I manage to remove those blinders will I be able to start seeing. I need to remove those blinders in order to see. If you don't remove those blinders, you will not see. Only once you remove those blinders, slowly and surely you'll remove those blinders, all of a sudden you'll have a communication with me, and only then you can see, not a second before. Does it make sense?
And so I guess what you're going to be in the how to remove those blinders.
So what we will cover in the series is, number one, how do you actually get to a point where you have those blinders? Why relationship get broken? How do you fix them? What do you need to do? So I will give you the basic tools to create perfect relationship and to fix any relationship. It's only the basic tools, but those basic tools are so powerful that they will be able to fix any relationship, any.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. And that's what we're going to do. Let me just say hi. Let me just say hi again to all the people on the chat. So let's see.
I saw John Perro earlier.
John Perro was here. Oh, wow. Where is John Perro? Where is John Perro? I see Shamaya. I see Aniv. Hi, Aniv.
He's on my watch crew. He was on my watch group earlier.
Okay. Nice, nice. So we've got here different comments. Love heading that, and here I've got another comment from another very Facebook user. Very awesome. And here I'm fortunate to have several perfect people in my life. Yes, I love it. So true. I don't see any faults in them. Amazing. Very, very, very well done. Yes. Another Facebook user, relying hearing. Okay, great. Thank you. And Gilly says, I love it. And wow is the right word. Yes, wow is the right word. True. And can hear now. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to have the webinar on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be amazing. You will learn things that will change your mind, will change your life. Everything that you're going to learn is not what you expect. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be effective. And the end result is that it will be work at the webinar, because my purpose is not to make you feel good. My purpose is to teach you how to become effective, and so you will have a lifetime or lifetimes of feeling good. So join the webinar and your life will definitely 100% change. Pedro, any other questions?
Awesome. No, I mean, you've covered some amazing. Well, okay, so one thing, and I guess I wanted to cover it a little bit. So what do you do when people talk bad about your friends?
Oh, okay.
How do you handle that? That was the last one.
Okay. Yes. So first of all, you need to understand that when someone talks badly about your friend, you should not entertain it. You should stop it on the spot. What I do, I say, hold on a moment, and I pick up the phone and I call the friend and I say, hey, Johnny wants to tell me something about you and I want you to be on the call. And Johnny immediately said, no, don't call. I said, why don't call you? It's true what you want to say? It's true. He says, yes. So what's the problem? Let's get him on the... No, he will not understand. No, I'm telling you that in confidence. I said, no, he's my friend. He's my friend. If you have something to say about him, I'm sure it's good. I want him to hear it. So that's the first thing. So I pick up the phone or I tell to the person, look, whatever you're telling me, going to go to my friend. Whatever you're telling me, it's going to go to him. He's going to hear it.
You'll be like, hey, let me record you.
Exactly. Let me record you, because I want him to hear the good things you have to say about him. So this is number one. Number two, you need to educate people how bad it is to talk about other people. Okay? And I have a story that there was this rabbi, and this rabbi, he was a really good rabbi for the city for many years. And one guy was non-religious, and he decided that he doesn't like the rabbi, and he started to go and talk badly about this rabbi and talk badly about this rabbi and talk about him very badly. And one day, the son of this bad guy got sick, and the rabbi came to his house free of charge because he heard that the son got sick, and he cured the son. The son was really, really sick, and this guy, the rabbi, cured the son.
Wow.
So the person realized that what he was doing was not okay, because this guy is actually so good, and it's not okay talking badly about him. So he went to him and he says, look, Rabbi, I want to confess. I was really talking badly about you, and I don't know what to do. I want to fix it. So the rabbi said, you know, it's very easy to fix it. What you're going to do, you come to meet me tomorrow at 5 a.m. in the morning, and you bring a knife and a pillow. But I need you to have a pillow with feathers, like very high quality feathers pillow. The guy go buy a high quality feathers pillow, go buy a very sharp knife, come to the rabbi at 5 a.m. in the morning, and the rabbi said, okay, good, get into my car. They get into the rabbi car, and the rabbi drive out of the city, get to a point where there is a tower, very, very tall tower, and they go up the tower all the way up. And when they get to the top of the tower, the rabbi said, okay, give me the knife and give me the pillow. And the rabbi says, whoa, the bad guy says, whoa, what do you want to do? He says, give me the knife and the pillow, trust me. And he give him the knife and the pillow, and the rabbi take the knife and cut the pillow, and all the feathers flies out. And the guy says, so what are you trying to tell me? The rabbi said, now what I want you to do is go and pick up all the feathers. And when you pick up all the feathers, I will totally forgive you. And the guy says, it's impossible to go and pick up the feathers. So the rabbi said, that's exactly what happened when you talk about someone else. The feathers flies all over, and it's impossible to fix it.
Wow.
And the message is, never do something that it's impossible to fix.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I've never heard that story. That's beautiful. I love it. That is
Good.
amazing. That is amazing. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing.
You're very welcome.
That's perfect.
Okay. So we'll talk much more about that question in the webinar. That's probably going to be one of the first subject in the webinar on Wednesday. So Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Register by going to www.gp100x.com. Be there, and I promise you, your relationship will change. You will change, and your life will change, and your bank account will change. Because the fascinating thing is that you have as much money as you have good relationships. And I will explain all of it in the webinar and how it works, etc. Okay.
Love it. Love it. It's going to be amazing. Look
It
forward
is.
to it. Thank you so much for your time. I always enjoy these interviews with you. So much
Thank
fun.
you. Thank you. And I love the interviews with you. And thank you for everyone for watching. And here we go. This is the amazing part of the interview. That's the best part of the interview. Here we go.